Billy Graham's biggest dream as a student was to be able to speak at the West Tampa Gospel Center. It reminded us somewhat of the Tabernacle here in Oak Bluffs, Massachusetts. But Billy Graham had no idea how he was going to make his dream come true. One day he was walking in front of the mission and he kneeled down to pray about it. And when he stood up, he had a God wink. The fellow who ran the mission was coming down the path and he said, "Billy, our speaker for tomorrow has canceled. Would you be available?" Well, that was a great God wink for Billy Graham because that kicked off his career as a speaker. Well, a few years later, he was on the road. He was going from community to community, and it was difficult to draw the crowds because he didn't have the visibility. People didn't know his name well enough yet. He wasn't getting in the newspapers. At one community, a little grandmother thought Billy Graham ought to be helped. More people ought to know about him. And when she went home, she decided to do something about it. She looked up in information for the name of the biggest newspaper man in America, Randolph Hearst. She called up the castle where he lived. And by all luck, if you call it luck, Randolph Hearst picked up the phone. He listened to the grandmother for a few moments, thanked her for calling, and then he sent a 2-word telegram to every editor in America. It said, "Puff Graham." That's right, P-U-F-F, Graham. And within 2 to 3 weeks, every newspaper around the country was talking about Billy Graham. Never underestimate the power of a God wink to give you confirmation that you are on the right track. And never underestimate the power of a motivated grandmother.